You're watching a segment of The Splash, Greater West Bloomfield's news magazine show.
Welcome back to The Splash. I'm Sheena Monnin. In the studio with me this week is Kyle Mack, West Bloomfield native and Olympic silver medalist. Kyle, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
I'm excited to talk about your journey, your accomplishments, so many accomplishments for someone your age. Let's go ahead and start in the beginning. You were kind of a skier first, right? And then something happened and you made the switch and never looked back. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, my parents always went up to Boyne every weekend with family and friends, and it was always a kind of a tradition to, be on snow every weekend. So, yeah, my parents got me into skiing at a young age. I took a hard slam one time because I thought I could do it on my own, and, ever since then, it just kind of, skiing never worked for me. My dad put on a snowboard, and ever since then, I never looked back.
It was like magic. It just felt better, felt more natural.
Yeah, I mean, it just right away it clicked for me. Everything started working. I could ride without my dad's leash, and it just everything kind of worked. And ever since then, I snowboarded, and we would go up to the Boyne every weekend, and it was awesome.
Great, and so you continued that on throughout your young adult life, and then when you were, about 11 years old, you won a competition. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yep, when I was 11, I won my first major competition. It was the U.S. Open Junior Jam, and it was in Vermont, and it's the 13 and under category, and it was insane. When I won that, it was one of the coolest things. It was my first big win. Yeah. And that's kind of when it started kicking into high gear, and, contests started happening more often, and the bigger ones started coming around, like Dew Tour and the Grand Prix. So, yeah, that was kind of one of the initiative starts to, my big competitions.
How exciting. So how did it feel being a West Bloomfield native, but yet having the opportunity to travel so much? What did that feel like?
I mean, it was insane. It was so cool being able to travel all over the U.S. and even at a young age, I would go to Europe and stuff a couple times. It was definitely a struggle for me with school. It was definitely a lot of work to work and, make sure that my school got done and that I was still being able to snowboard every day. So, I'd be snowboarding from 9 to 4 and then do schoolwork from 5 to 8 at night. And I made it work, and I actually had so much fun traveling, so it was super cool, and so many cool experiences at such a young age.
Wow, it must be really motivating. Okay, I gotta get the school done, and then I can go play and have fun, right?
Yeah, that was actually the other way around. I'd play and have fun, and then I had to get the schoolwork because you can't snowboard at night, so I'd have to,
Exciting.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. That must have been a challenge and a good example there, learning how to balance both at a young age. It'll take you really far in life. Now, when you were preparing for the Olympics, you started back, the 2014 Olympics was when you first tried, and you were really, really close to making it. Tell us a little bit about what propelled you, what motivated you to say, you know what, I'm really good. I know I can do this. I can work hard, go back, and conquer all. Take us through that thought process.
Yeah, I mean, I missed the Olympics by one spot.
Oh, that's so crazy.
It was definitely a bummer. It was so close to being there. And, I mean, it definitely created a lot of hunger in me, a lot of, motivation. I wanted, I wanted to make the next one. That was my goal. And I had 4 years to train and practice. There's still all these contests going on and stuff, so I didn't let it, get me down and kill me. But, it definitely, made me want to snowboard more and made me want to get better at it. So, yeah, the 4 years went by. I kept training with my coach, Bill. I got better. Things just started to click, and I won the U.S. Open in 2016, so that was a huge one for me.
Awesome.
And then, I made it to this one, and it worked out, and I got a silver.
No, for real. Now, so this one, they had a first-time experience with something called Big Air. Now, for those watching who maybe don't know, tell us what that is. What did that feel like to be the one to place so high at the first time that this happened?
Yeah, I mean, so Big Air is based off one jump. You hit one jump, and then you have 3 runs, and your best 2 count. So Big Air, in slopestyle, you have 8 features, and you got to make them all Big Air. You have 1. So yeah, it's different. It's different to the Olympic Games because it's the first year is in it. So for it to be the first year, it had a lot of hype. It was it was one of the last events, so it was really cool. Everyone came, and it was amazing. The whole experience with the Big Air, I thought turned out super cool. They had a great turnout, and I thought it helped snowboarding, and it was sweet.
Now, what really surprised me when you brought the medal in today was how heavy it is.
Yep.
It is massive.
Yeah, it's insane.
And you have to wear that thing around your neck sometimes, right? For photo ops and things?
Yeah, I do. I don't bring it out as much as most people would.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's way heavier. I definitely gained a couple new neck muscles, I'd have to say. But, It's super cool. I mean, whenever I bring it out, people get so stoked, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, like this is so crazy."
Well, I mean, it's a lifetime of effort to get there for sure. Now, you are back in the area, at least for a little while, before you go on and do more of your snowboarding career. Tell us what the reception has been like here in West Bloomfield and in Metro Detroit.
I mean, it's insane to come home and actually have people like recognize you and be like, congratulations and stuff, and it's so cool. Everyone around here has been so supportive of me, from like all my teachers back in grade school to like my parents, like especially my parents. Like they've done so much for me in my life that it's just so cool to come home and have all this hype around me and like all these people that want to come out and like say hi. I got like all my friends, little nephews and cousins. Whenever I go hang out with them, like, oh, hold on, like let me FaceTime my cousin real quick. They won't believe I'm with you right now, and like all these cool things. So it's just like it really blows me away and makes me so happy that like that I've actually like motivated and kind of influenced kids to get into snowboarding, and like
absolutely.
But it's like also weird to me because I'm so young, and it's just like it all happens so fast.
I have so much
like,
life ahead of me still, and many more accomplishments to come for sure.
It's crazy. So like I mean, I'm gonna shoot for the next one in 4 years in Beijing. So
absolutely,
that's my next goal, and I'm gonna keep snowboarding as much as I can, and just kind of keep doing what I do.
Absolutely. So in conclusion, you would really encourage young people, even if you have an early setback, keep trying. If you're passionate about it, if you have that support behind you, anything really is possible.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've went through injuries to the point where I wanted to give up at it, and it's just about getting through it and persevering and making your dream happen. Absolutely.
Well, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for
stopping by. I appreciate it. Once again, everyone, we've been speaking with Olympic silver medalist Kyle Mack.
Thanks for watching a segment of The Splash. To catch the entire show or other segments, watch us on Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T Channel 99. Or look us up online at thesplash.tv and listen to us on WBLD 89.3, the all-new Lakes FM.